It just serviced me Tilley lamp, guys. I'm basically just going to put it back together and fire it up. What you've got here is the hood, which is all enamel, heat proof. I'm saying that it gets very hot. This is a brand new mantle that I'm going to fit, which is from the Tilley company in Guildford. They are now. What I've got here, you got here the bowl, which is heat proof, which is actually Pyrex. We make it especially for Tilley. I'll show you what I do in a minute. We've got the lamp, the unit, fuel. We've got the mini Tilley lighter, which was what I was missing. I've basically bought this with the lighter. And I've decided they make one kind of Tilley lamp still now. That's why all these worth so much money. And it's got a solid brass fuel tin, and I'm going to buy it. It's 180 quid. But to be honest with you, I've seen them from 1910 still working. I mean, these go a lifetime. This was my father's. I can remember when I was a little lad, my dad showing me it. It's got a date stamp on the base of 1973. Anyway, we've already put the juice in it, so this is what we use, which I got from Robert Dyer's. Cost me about 13 quid. And that's paraffin, basically, guys. Kerosene. Paraffin. So it's very similar. People say it's the same thing, but it's not completely. In here, it's purple tackle, methylated spirits. That's flammable, obviously, but this is highly flammable. That's used for the mini torch, which I'll show you in a minute what we do with that. But the main components of the unit are the hood, the handle, the bowl, obviously the unit, which will have that on there, and one tank of fuel. Can last about 8 to 11 hours constant, so it's pretty good, really. And the heat that gives off, I was quite shocked. You could heat a whole upstairs of your house just by having that on the stairs. Anyway, what I'm going to do is stick me mantle on. I think what I'll do, I'll come back when I put the mantle on that. I'll actually video the mantle going on as well. That costs, pardon me, it's a couple of quid, just over £1. How long do they last? The whole camping season. Basically what we've got here, there are a lot of fake ones. Well, they're not fake, but other ones on the market. But obviously with a Tilley lamp, I'd recommend using original Tilley parts. And basically, there she is. Doesn't look that pink in the end though. What you got here, guys, you've got a big hole in one end and a little hole in the other. So on the hood you've got a big hole, and on the base unit, on the heat pipe, you've got a small hole. So all I'm going to do is basically be quite gentle with these. I'm just going to make that little hole a little bit bigger so it'll go easier on my pipe. And then basically, which is probably the fiddliest part of it, is on that there you've got a lip. Can you see that lip? You've basically just got to gently just ease that over that lip. God, that went on a lot better than the first time I tried. What you got to do though is under here, alright, that's gone on perfect. Yep. Done no DIY today. I had a day off. Right. That's on there. So now, just get the unit. This bit's the trickiest. It might even be easier putting this small bit on first, guys. Like that. And then putting this like that. And then try to, in fact, tell you what, this is half fiddly. Where's my thin nose pliers? You've got to try and pinch the bottom of it. Ah, that's it. Now we're getting there. So I'll come back when I've got this on. It's quite fiddly. Right, I've got that on, guys. What you're looking for is that. Ooh. Just like that. What I'm going to do now is just, and I'll put that in first. This glass, I'm just going to get a minute bit of methylated spirits. And I'm basically, guys, just going to run that round the inside of the bowl just to get it nice and clean. And I'm also just going to give it a little spray with my record cloth. I'm just going to buff it up. Obviously you're looking for no fingerprints on this glass, it's all heat resistant, but obviously the nicer you get it, the nicer you're going to get a bright shine. This is a storm lantern, Tilley Storm Lantern X2 something, I can't remember the name. The X-146-B, I think, I don't know. So many names. Put the lid back on that. Let's get that out of the way before we light it up. Alright, let me spin the camera around. All we're doing with this, guys, is we're just dropping it in. You couldn't even see it's in there, could you? Right, now the next job, guys, is just let any pressure out. All the pressure's out. We've got fuel in it. Now, guys, this the top, which I was telling you about. I'm gonna have to put the torch on. Hold up. Yep, still in there. All I'm gonna do is Now, just gently with my pliers, in fact I might have to do it a different way. I don't think I can get in there and get it at the right angle. Damn. I'll tell you what, I'll come back in a second. I'll pause it. Right, got that on at last. Anyway, what we're going to do now is have a swig of my tea. That's what I'm going to do. Last thing to do here, guys, is, which secures the top on, that goes in here like so, and this one locks in there like so. So you've got your storm lantern, so you can hang it up on the hook or whatever, or whatever you do. Anyway guys, what I'm going to do now is move that paraffin and the meths out onto the pasting bench. If we're going to blow up, we're blowing up small. Nah. Come out of the way. One last little polish for the glass. Not that it really needs it, but I'm a sucker for fingerprints. And now what we're doing, guys, we'll light it up. So what you got here is your Tilley mini lamp lighter. And all we're doing, make sure the valve's off, which it is. Make sure that's screwed up, it's got fuel in. And all we do, guys, is, I'm just going to put the camera down while I get this out of the jar. Just soaked in methylated spirits, guys. Oh. And I can get it out. Basically all we're doing is we're sticking it up like that, setting it alight. Bit of smoke, as you can see. First time round, moving that jar out of the way. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to move that up under there slightly. That's where you want it. Zoom in for you. See what we'll go right in. What it's doing, it's burning off. You should get a nice glow out of that one, nice long one. In fact, I'm probably going to get a better shine on this one. And I haven't pumped it, I haven't done nothing. All we're doing was we're burning off that mess. What I will do, well, we see a lot of people make the mistake and dive in and start pumping and stuff, which is wrong. But I'm just going to move the meths out of the way, guys. Safety first, always. I kind of grew up with lamps anyway. I grew up with these. And my dad's side of it, and my mum's side of it, she had oil lamps. And what that's doing, it's burning away on that mantle, all the stuff that holds it together, but it's very fragile when it cools down. Well, when it cools down. But we've got a nice burn on that. Even now, it's chucking out heat. I can't wait to get me brass one. I'll upload a picture for you so you can all see the brass one with a brass tank. It's the only one they make now, brand new. But they still do all the bits. It's still the same Tilley family company. So they moved from Belfast now to Guildford, so they're really near me. When I ordered these, what did I order? I ordered 2 mantles, that fire starter and the jar. And it was here the next day. So I'm going to order the funnel next, a special funnel for it. Just flickering now on one side of that mini lighter. Still plenty of flames at the side there. What I'm going to do now, guys, is the next stage. I'm just going to pump that pump 5 times. Sorry, a few more over, maybe 9 or 10 times. What we're doing, we're waiting for that to just go out. What you got there, guys? Just going to pump it. Bosh! That's a lovely flame on that one. What we got here is my valve. You can basically bring it right down, or if you get it just right, there's a sweet spot. That's with the burner on completely full, but if you wind it in a bit, there's a sweet spot that's just there. So plenty of pumps. What you got there, guys? Here's your Tilley storm lamp. Let's have a mooch about in the dark and I'll show you just how bright it is. Yeah, oh. just gonna move all the flammables out of the way, guys. Do excuse the mess, as you can see. Working my way around the landing with the wallpaper. Just going to get these flammables got moved. Yeah, that's an even better light than the other night. So it's only my second ever mantle fitting, guys, but obviously I'm getting better. Look at that. What you can do, have a little glow. Or you can go to full bore. Or you can look for that sweet spot. Any other Tilley owners out there? And have you got this sweet spot I'm talking about? Which is there. I'm just going to move the paraffin out of the way, and it'll burn on a full tank. It'll burn for 8 hours, I'm told. Right. Put a nice bit of pressure in there. Oh. And if that happens, all you got to do if that happens is run in here and grab your lighter quick. Little trick I know, instead of going through the whole light process. See, what all you're actually doing is warming that pipe there. Bosh. There it is, that sweet spot. You could put a saucepan on there, you know that? Or a frying pan. Yeah, I got no leak. I had a little leak there yesterday, but I fixed it. So the light's out now. As you can see, it illuminates everywhere. All you need is a hook. You can hook it up. Wherever. And all you do with that is, I'll show you. So I'm trying to put the light on. Oh, there we go. Get your little metal. Your little pot. And you just put that back in there for next time. See, once you've got it warm, you can do what I did there with the lighter, which is just putting a bit of fuel out, turning the fuel on, and just whipping your lighter under it quick. So, turning my light off. That's with the burner open full. You can literally come can come right down, man, to just that, or even lower than that. But anyway, guys. Oh, done it again. Hang on. I'll look for the light switch. I'll show you what I do now. Is you just get your lighter, turn the fuel on. Just ignite it like that quick. It's because I've had it down too low. Yeah, the one I'm buying, the new one I'm going to treat myself to is got a solid brass can on it, 180 quid. But to be honest, they sell very well. Even what they all sell, very good investments actually. Anyway, guys, this has been me with me lamp. Whatever you're doing, have a good one.